Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, hello, my name is Jenny. Please consider subscribing before you leave if you do enjoy the video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you a makeup tutorial on how to get this entire makeup look. It's going to be a very detailed step-by-step tutorial. So if you want to see how to achieve this gorgeous holiday makeup look, then stay tuned and continue watching. Okay, so I wanted to start off this tutorial with a complete bare face. I didn't want to have brows, nothing on my face, just so that I can walk you through the entire process. And obviously I've already done my skincare, but I'm going to start off with my face primer, and this is the one by Oleheneiksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I got this one in like a little set that I got from Sephora. It had this face primer, their banana eyed, their banana bright eye cream primer, and also like a serum. And I just wanted to get it because I do love their moisturizer and their under eye cream. But I've been wanting to try this primer, and I have been using it a couple times already, and I really like how it gives your face such a really nice glow, but it looks very natural. It does give some brightness to your skin, as you can see so far. So I really like it so far. I'm not sure if it really makes your makeup last long, but I do like and enjoy how it feels. For foundation, I'm going to be using my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and the shade that I use is Stromboli. I share with you guys that I have been loving this foundation, especially right now during the fall, just because it does give your skin such a beautiful finish. But at the same time, it's not drying and it's not too dewy. I think that it's the perfect combination, and I just love the finish. And I will be applying it with this flat brush that I have. This one is just by ColourPop. This is their F16. You don't have to do this step. I don't know, like I would always adapt my foundation with my finger and I would just get it on my nails, and I just don't want to do that. So that's the reason why I'm using a brush, and then I'm gonna just blend it out with my beauty blender. Have you guys tried this foundation? I love the finish. I think I talked about it on my last fall favorites video, just because it really gives your skin such a beautiful finish. It's pretty much full coverage, as you can see. It's already evening out all of my complexion, and I just love it. So now that my foundation is on, I'm going to move on to brows, and for that I'm going to be using this Sigma Define and Pose Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Medium. I'm actually going to speed up through the brows because they take me literally like 10-15 minutes, and I don't want to bore you with that. So let me just speed through this portion. Alright, so the brows are done, and I also went ahead and cleaned up right underneath my brows with a little bit of concealer. And now we're gonna move on to contour, and for that I'm gonna be using my Milk Makeup. This is their matte bronzer stick, and this is in the shade Blaze. I believe they only have 2 shades, so I have the darker one. And you guys, I know that I'm super late onto this product, but I have been obsessing with it just because it blends out super easily, but at the same time it's like the right amount of pigment, and you get so much product for this. So I love it. All I do is that I apply a little bit right on the hollows of my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead. I literally just do like 2 little like lines like that, and I also do right underneath my jawline, because I find this area is so essential so that you kind of separate your face and your neck. And I like to use this brush right here that is by Moda Pro. I believe that's the name. This is just like their contour little brush, but I like it because it blends out cream contour super easily. And what I do is that I just start slowly working it upwards, just like that. And don't worry if it's not as perfect at this moment, because we can always blend out the product a little bit better with the beauty blender or your makeup sponge. but I love using cream contours. You guys know this because they just give you something that just powder stone alone. So I pretty much most of the time will use a cream product for contouring, and then I'll set it with a bronzer. But this product I highly recommend. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already tried it, but I just tried it not too long ago. I don't know, like I always wanted to get it, but it was sold out, and I don't know, I guess it's that popular, and I know now why. Now, just with whatever is left on my brush, then I go ahead and I do the size of my nose. You can see that it already adds a little bit of the product that I have on the brush. Sometimes it all depends, you know, sometimes I go directly on the little stick just because this product is a little bit thicker in order for you to apply it precisely around the nose. So that's why I just apply it on the brush, and then I go along the sides on my nose. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I use it in the shade Golden Beige. I haven't been able to put this concealer down because it just works for me at this moment. I share it, I think, a lot of times already that my skin has been super dry due to the changing weather. I don't know. So I try to stick to my most hydrating concealers, and this is one of them. And most of the time, I just go ahead and go over my eyelids with whatever is left on my beauty sponge, just because I don't like to add too much concealer on my eyelids. I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I have just been so into using my Sigma eyeshadow base primer, and this is what I use to prime my eyelids. So that's the reason why I don't use that much concealer anymore on my eyelids. And for my setting powder, I'm gonna be using this one by Hourglass. This is their Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I'm almost out, so I just want to finish it so that I can move on to a different one. I really like it though, don't get me wrong, that's one of my best setting powders, but what I'm saying, I just want to finish that specific container because they last forever. But it's really good though. That one and my Laura Mercier are definitely my top setting powders. And I didn't apply any setting powder on my eyelids because, like I said, I'm going to be using the Sigma eyeshadow base primer, and they have a few shades, I believe, but the one that I use the most is Persuade. Since it's in a pencil form, it's really easy to use. All you have to do is just drag it and apply it all over your eyelid. To blend it out, I'm going to use this Morphe M173 little brush. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but it's perfect to blend out like cream products like the eyeshadow base primer. And I just go ahead and blend it out. Moving on to the eyes, so I'm not going to work on the rest of my face at this point because I will finish that later once I finish with the eyes. I just like to do my foundation and concealer just so that everything that I work on the eyes just blends in seamlessly with the face. That's just me. I don't know, sometimes I switch it, but this is what I have been doing recently, so I'm just gonna go with that. But for the eyes, now I'm gonna start using the Viseart. This is their Neutral Matte Milieu little palette. And you guys have seen me use this before, but I love their matte shadows. I genuinely feel that their quality is amazing, and I know that they are expensive, but they are totally worth it, and I just use them all the time. Just feel free to use whatever you have in your collection. Basically what I'm going for, I'm just gonna grab a like a warm brown tone to start working on the crease. So I'm gonna grab that one right there, and notice that I did not set my eyelid because when I use that eyeshadow base primer by Sigma, you don't need to set it, and the shadows just apply really nicely, and it's not actually hard to blend them. This eye look is gonna be pretty simple, but it's gonna make you look so cute and gorgeous for any holiday party that you have going on. I just feel that the colors that I'm gonna use, it's so beautiful, and you can wear it with pretty much any outfits. I mean, almost any color, but I think it's such a beautiful jewel tone color that you will see in a second. But obviously on the crease, I'm just concentrating on making sure that my transition and my crease is very defined. And you guys know me, I love my warm tone, so I'm just doing the regular here. So all you have to do is make sure to create a nice transition on the crease so that then we can move on to the eyelid. So I always like to bring these shadows on the outer part slightly lower than where my top eyelid ends, just so that when I connect the bottom part, they kind of like connect perfectly, if you know what I mean. Now I'm going to grab this Morphe M410, which is a very flat and small detailing brush. And I like to use this one to start working on the lower lash line. So I'm just going to go and use the first brown shadow that we use on the crease. And I'm going to start applying it right on my lower lash line. So notice how this bottom part right here connects perfectly to the top area. So that's the reason why when I'm blending out my shadows on the outer V, I like to bring them a little bit lower than where my, I guess, top eyelid ends, just because I'm already planning ahead and trying to picture how the bottom lash line is gonna tie to the top. So after I place the shadow on the lower lash line, then I move on to a very small and tiny blending brush. This is Morphe M562 and it looks like this. I've already used it, but it's fine because I use a similar brown shade. But basically what I do is that I just go ahead and further like blend out the lower lash line to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. So I'm gonna be grabbing my Sigma Beauty's Enchanted palette, and you guys, I am still obsessed with this palette. It's so beautiful. I did a review on this palette, I don't know, like some weeks ago, so I'm gonna link it up here so that you can go watch it if you like. Today I'm gonna be using this beautiful shade that it's called Electrum, and it's almost like a greenish gold eyeshadow, but I just want to use this because it's so beautiful for the holidays. Just look at that swatch. I'm just gonna be grabbing that shadow directly on my finger and I'm gonna place it all over my eyelid. And when I'm using my finger, I'm mostly concentrating it just on the center of the eyelid. Later on, I'm gonna grab a different brush to perfect everything. And now I'm just gonna be grabbing a Morphe brush like this one, or anything that's like a shading brush like this one will work. This is Morphe M167. So I'm gonna start on the inner part of my eyelid. So, and just like that, that is it for the eyes. Obviously, once we do the eyeliner and everything is gonna come together. But I just wanted to show you that you don't necessarily have to do a cut crease to create a beautiful eye look. I feel that the shades, how many shades did I use? Like 2-3 shades really make a look. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, and I will do that off camera just because it's gonna take me some time, or maybe I'll speed it up, I don't know. I'll figure out when I'm editing. But I'm gonna be using this eyeliner. This is by the Balm Cosmetics, and this is their, I never know how to say this, the Schwing eyeliner, but I love it, you guys. It makes doing your eyeliner so easy. But let me just go ahead and do that because I can't do my eyeliner and talk at the same time. Alright, so I'm back. I went ahead and finished my eyeliner, and I also applied my falsies, as you can tell. And by the way, these lashes are so cute. Just look at how big and cute they look. I don't know, I have been obsessed. I cannot stop wearing them recently, and I actually got them on Fleek Box. I got them in PR, so I don't know much about the price and all of that, but I do know that it's like a monthly subscription of lashes where they send you 4 different pair of lashes. And no, they're not paying me to say that, but this is style right here that I'm wearing, it's called Lavender, and those are the ones that I currently have on my eyes, and I just love them, you guys. I think they are so cute, but I just thought I would mention that to you. But now let's move on to the face. So this is the reason why I have been doing my foundation, concealer, you know, setting my concealer and then moving on to the eyes, just because I do feel that I work a lot on my eyes and I keep, you know, placing my hands on my bottom part of my face, and I just don't want to miss my contour and bronzing. So I have just been doing it after finishing my eyes. But for bronzer, I'm gonna be using my Sigma Sculpt highlight and contour palette, and I normally use these 2 shades right here, and I just mix them. Now for blush, I'm going to be using my Secret Admire blush palette. This is by Private Society Cosmetics, and this is actually one of their newest products. I love this so much, you guys. The shades, first of all, are so freaking beautiful, and you do get a mix from matte blushes, shimmer brushes, and also like blush toppers. So I love this palette, and it's so pigmented, so definitely use a light hand. But I'm gonna be going in with the shade Sweet Romance. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, and as you can see, it's super pigmented. I probably applied way too much, and I literally slightly put any pressure on my blush. Let me just blend this out. Okay, that's better. I'm telling you, these are so pigmented, but it's such a cute palette. And now for highlight, I'm gonna be using another super exciting palette. This is by Private Society Cosmetics, and this is their newest Glow Getter highlighting palette, volume 2. You guys know that I love the volume 1, and they recently launched this volume 2 one. So I'm gonna be going into Conceited. This is such a beautiful gold champagne highlight, and I'm just gonna be applying it on the higher points of my cheekbones, and just look at that. I literally just apply a very small amount, and it just gives you the most beautiful glow ever. I find it so surprising that a lot of people don't know about Private Society Cosmetics, and the reason why I first learned about them was from Scott Barnes, because this is the highlighting palettes that he uses on Jennifer Lopez, that is her makeup artist. So once I knew that and I saw that palette, I knew that I needed to get it. So I was very fortunate that they actually sent them to me in PR. I could not believe it, you guys. But these palettes are everything. They are so beautiful. So all we have left to do are the lips, and for the lips I'm going to be using the Esum Cosmetics Dual Lip Pencil in Nude, and for the lipstick I'm going to be using Huda Beauty Liquid Lipstick in the shade Venus. And just one last step, I'm going to add my setting spray, and this is by Morphe. So that is it, you guys. What do you guys think of this makeup look? I am obsessed. I love this eyelid shade. I think it's so beautiful, and I just couldn't wait to show you a tutorial using this eyeshadow. And just in general, I love this Sigma Beauty's Enchanted palette. It's so beautiful. I mean, starting for the packaging, but also the shades within the palette are so beautiful, and I just love it so much. As always, just a reminder that I am an affiliate with Sigma Beauties. This video is not sponsored, believe me, I wish it was, but I do have my own discount code with them that you can use at checkout to save some money. That is just Save with Jenny. I'm gonna leave it here on the screen. Feel free to use it if you ever want to buy anything from them. But that is everything, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I really hope this video didn't turn out that long, because it has been a while since I haven't done a full step-by-step tutorial, but I just wanted to sit down today and talk to you guys in the camera and not just do a voiceover. I feel that I am able to engage a little bit more with you guys in every step that I do. So let me know your feedback. What type of videos do you guys prefer? Do you guys like more step-by-step detailed tutorials, or if you like more voiceovers and just shorter videos in general? Let me know. I always appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. I post videos on makeup tutorials, beauty reviews, and also a little bit of fashion, so I would love to have you join my little family. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.